I'm Kaya Chingoni, the poet on tour for the Out of Bounds project, and I'm here with Kim O'Loughlin and also with Louisa Adriel Parker. Where are we?
Borough Gardens in Dorchester.
Borough Gardens. I thought I'd kick us off with a question just to open it out, and then we could expand. I was thinking, travelling down here, there is not many people of colour that I saw, and I have that experience when I come to this part of the world. And I was wondering, for both of you, what has been the experience of living in a place where you don't see yourself reflected so often? And does that come into the writing? I guess it's in the poem that you read, but elsewhere in your writing as well.
Yeah, no, it totally comes into my writing. I think it's probably one of the main reasons I started writing, really, was to express my experiences of racism as a child, growing up in various parts of the country, but also down here. And because most of my friends were white, and I had lovely friends, but there was no way they could understand how I felt, so there's no way I could express that as a young woman. So that's really what drove me to start writing. And it's been a really mixed experience actually living here. It's a beautiful part of the world. I do love the West Country. I don't necessarily think I belong in a town as such, but I feel like I belong to the whole space. And I love the light, and I love the landscape, and I love the sea, and it's stunningly beautiful. But there's been lots of times where I felt like I'm in the wrong place. Like I should be in London or a city where there are people who look like me and who I can relate to in a different level. So it can feel quite lonely. When I see stuff going on, like literary events or stuff going on in London or elsewhere, I still feel a bit like, oh, what about me? I can't sort of necessarily join in with all these things, and it can feel like, it can be a bit lonely. But I feel as though recently I've created a bit more of a sort of community of writers. I know I've connected with more writers that live in other parts of Britain, and it feels less lonely. But there are times when you think, how do I make sense of being me and being the only black face when I walk into a room full of white people? And that happens to me over and over and over again. And I think when you're young, particularly, and trying to make sense of your identity, it's really, really tough. When you're growing up, you don't know what to do with your hair. So if you look different from your friends, and there's just nothing there that represents you in your sort of group of culture or the culture around you. So it can be really tough, but interesting. A rich experience, a rich and varied experience.